So,
Hi, how are you?
what's up?
What's up with you?
Just playing.
It's good to see you all. Thanks for coming to our little party today.
Of course, thanks for having us.
Well, we are so excited. After 10 years back together, does it feel like just yesterday you all did your first record?
Sometimes, yeah. And then sometimes it feels like 1,000 years ago.
Yeah, I don't know about that, because it's like I look at the mirror and I'm like, yeah, it definitely wasn't yesterday.
I'm okay when I look in the mirror. It's when I look in the mirror right next to a picture of us from 16 years ago. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I get it now.
So you just got back from Australia on tour, and I understand that In Excess was opening for you, and I just recently read that they announced their breakup after 25 years. Was that because you were just so darn good that they couldn't keep up?
Yeah, we put mojo on them and they just couldn't do it anymore.
We cursed them.
No, you know what's great is they're one of our favorite bands, and they've been going through a hard time after Michael died, and they were trying, a lot of other things, and they've become really good friends of ours over the years. And I think one of the coolest things, if that is, turns out to be their last show. What, your phone, really? If that does turn out to be their last show, then it was cool, because the last thing that we did was all of Matchbox and all of In Excess together, and we all did a song together and on their last show, so that was a nice memory for us.
I mean, they've had a couple singers too, you know what I mean, that they've gone through and had some hardships with, so I think, it's been a battle for them to kind of, move forward as a group without Michael, so it's understandably.
I was just wondering.
Yeah, by the way, if I die and you guys go on without me, I will haunt you.
That will never happen.
I will haunt you and your children.
You don't even need a hologram.
If I get,
just come
if I get this
I
call,
already got the reality show's producer in my phone.
if I'm looking down from the afterlife and I'm seeing like Scott Stapp now singing with them, I'm like, oh, come on!
Oh, really? Come on, you know it's better than that. We're at least going with Johnny Resnick. I mean, at the very least.
Thank you.
At least you can write songs.
I had a question about the album North. I mean, with a 10-year layoff as a band, when you guys were, spending that time away, were you guys still writing songs saying, I think this would be great for us as a band? And so there could be a song on the new album that might be 5, 6 years old that you wrote and were like, this would be a great sound for us.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of stuff, because Kyle and Paul were writing in Nashville for some other people, and I was writing for solo. So, I mean, a lot of our writing that we were doing was for purpose, like, in the present, you know what I mean? I'm not sure, like, how many of the stuff that we wound up with did you, like, kind of...
Well, obviously The Way, we talked about that, was one of the first things that we kind of put together. We're really critical of stuff. So there's a lot of times there's just emails that go around and one person will send somebody something they're really excited about and it's just like crickets.
Yeah.
Just no reply at all. It's like, well, I guess that didn't go into
Yeah, Paul will write me back and I'll be like, so what do you think of that song I sent you like a month ago? You didn't say anything about it. He'll be like, yo, you know what's funny? I heard it and it wasn't good. So could you go back and write something good and then bring that to me?
Yeah, I don't think it should be based on whatever's just current, you know what I mean? But I think sometimes there's a few songs that are a jumping off point and you use that to kind of, that it speaks larger volumes about what the sound of the record needs to be, and then maybe you sort of write towards that. So that happened.
Yeah, She's So Mean was one of those, like one of the first ones that kind of pop up.
Yeah, we had those hooks together. And,
about?
Yeah, is there a she?
I think it's about insert your person here.
Okay. I got one final question. Matchbox 20 is named Save the Music Ambassadors from VH1, and I thought if you could explain what that is.
Well, it's really funny because Kyle actually saved the music.
a lot of people don't know that. If you Google me, you won't find that.
Yeah, there was a barn fire in Columbus, or no, I think it was we were in Cleveland, and there was a barn fire, and we heard this scream coming from the barn, and Kyle ran in, and music was in there, and he
sacrificed
grabbed
myself. I did.
swaddled it in a
For the
blanket
music.
and brought it out. So
Swaddled.
yeah. So next time you hear Gangnam Style,
Swaddling
you can make
music.
him.
We can thank him for that one.
You're such a hero.
Is that the answer?
Obviously music's really important, so, I think it should be in schools.
Yeah, I mean, it's about saving the arts, really. I mean, saving that whole other side of your brain that's not just rational thinking. And I think it's
Abstract thinking, yeah.
So With the title ambassador, what's sort of like the role that comes behind that? Will you guys be doing certain shows with VH1 or PSAs or anything else for them?
I don't know if we were prepared for this one.
I mean, no,
Yeah.
I think as the year goes on, next year we're back in the States, we're back on the road, and we've always kind of worked hand in hand with VH1 and those kind of things. So whatever they throw at us, we'll do because we are the ambassadors.
I mean, obviously I'll do anything. I ran into a burning building to save music, so I mean.